ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grigby's War in the West as we continue. So we do have the American forces, sorry, the British forces over here in KN, I think it's how it's pronounced actually, KN, something like that, Cairn, I think it's Cairn, anyway, we'll go with Cairn. Right, so we're having the air planning phase then, okay, oakley dokley, artichoke. Let's take a look at what we've got going then. So we do have our superiority missions. Can I have anything else assigned here as of yet? No, it's pretty shocking in fact. I do need more planes. So if I can have them assigned from other groups then I shall. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so we can definitely see here the extent and scale of the Allied air campaign. So they are bombing Munich as well now. That's rather annoying. There's lots of bombing range over Berlin, over here in the north as well. There's not really much I can do about it. I only have so much in the way of... Oh my god, there's a lot of reconnaissance. So much in the way of air resources. Okay. But we can do something about Munich. I was only observed. Indeed, we have a lot of anti-air over here. At least a decent amount. So, only observed for the time being. We do have some men over here, which I can move in the future. Right. So we do have a lot of air combat here. Yeah, you can see here, this was what I was talking about earlier, like the, or it might have been in a Darker Side campaign. But basically, by having more troops in the area, we do increase the inherent amount of AA in that area. Right, the Eastern Front. Okay, number of divisions 186, number required is 183. So I can take the 23rd Panzer Division off the front line as well. Right, situation is still fluid. That's good. Okay, let's take some of these under strength infantry divisions. Right, there we go. 3276, where I do need to put somebody back into the action. Let's see. 1st Panzer Division. 189. 196, yeah, that's pretty good. 189, 178. 178 is pretty decent, so we'll have the 5th Panzer Division enter combat once more, so then we can take another infantry division, so we'll take the 81st. There we go. Ooh, actually, no, we need to put another division on the line. Yeah, they need to be massively reinforced. You can see these guys are all horrifically under strength. Right, mechanized. They're looking fairly decent here. The 10th Panzer Grenadier Division. Oh, they're already on the front line. Okay. Right. Uh, 128 is pretty decent, so 128. Yeah, they're under strength a little bit, but that keeps us above this. I should release something else. How about the heavy Panzerjägers? Right, 3381. Yeah, they'll definitely do it. At least they had some respite, so that was pretty decent. The Italian campaign is heating up. We are being pushed back somewhat, so we are going to have to be very careful now. But we shall go forward. Go forth and conquer. Right, and execute our directives. Okay. I'm just hoping the British forces in Khan are not reinforced like I am. Khan. Ah, God. You know what I'm talking about. Right. That wasn't bad. Okay, so we do need to reinforce our lines over here. We are bleeding strength, unfortunately. There's no fortification here, but it is inherently a mountain, and that comes with all the benefits of being a mountain. This force here is really low on strength. I do have the infantry elements here, so I'm going to put them here. If I can build the infantry division back up, I would be rather happy. No, unfortunately not. No, we don't have the mobility. Oh, sorry, the movement for it. Movement points. So that does leave us in a tricky situation here. Okay. We do have some reserve. Something in the way of a reserve over here. From the forces in Rome. So we'll move them over here then. Okay, I mean, that is a lot of men right here. Reserve. They need to be ready. Okay. Yeah, you can see that we were being pushed over here. Indeed. Right. Let's move this force back over here. They can act as a reserve. These forces here can move up. Actually, I'll move them here. Okie dokie. Actually, I could build a depot here. I will build a depot here. Yeah, let's build a depot. Let's start repairing here. We also do need to prepare. Right. I don't know where to prepare. I mean, I'd like to build another line of fortified zones. We'll have to see, Right, how are our losses looking so far? Ground losses, pretty terrible, but not that bad. Air losses are actually pretty decent. About a third of the allies. And then again, they can outproduce us by a long and large degree. Right, now here comes the big question. I'm going to mobilize these forces. Mobilize. No attack, however. Okay, move you here. Then we can move that into a full division. Now the full division can't attack right now. But you can see here that it's like a full division. That's really quite handy. Right. Can I get anything else in terms of a support? We could get some more artillery in here. Rockets, actually. I'll take the heavy Nebelwerfers. Yeah, these should be quite cool. Elements. Yep, 9 of them, 150 millimeters. Awesome. Right. What is your headquarters? The 7th Army. Let's give them some more artillery. Okay. I need to crush this. I absolutely do need to crush this. Absolutely need to crush it. $131,000 men there. Break them. Break them. Right, they're surrendering. Awesome. We've taken the depot as well. We've destroyed those forces. That's 25,000 men there who've just walked into captivity. That is a big victory, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big victory. We've surrounded 25,000 British troops and forced them to surrender. Yep, look at that, 25,401. They even lost some planes over here, actually. That's rather interesting. 347 artillery pieces lost. Incredible. Right, show details. Let's see. Let's take a look at guns then. Oh, no, so they did not have any tanks over here then. Okay. So we had some 7 King Tigers in the fight. We had 42 Tigers, 399 Panzer IV H's, 240 Panther A's, 149 Panther G's. Okay. Artillery, yeah, so 25 pounders, 40mm AA guns, 6 pounder anti-tank. Infantry, yeah. So they lost lots of Brens, Universal MG carriers, armoured cars. Yeah, they lost a decent amount, and they lost vehicles. So that's quite nice for us to have captured there. Right now, finally, we can actually move on up. This is a huge, huge victory. Right. This is in fact superb. Okay. So the good news is I can start to shift forces around now. Really good news. Here we go. That is beautiful. But that's just taken out some resistance there. Now, it could have easily gone the other way if the allies had actually been able to hold on to their position there. But the fact is, they've been sending a lot into that. I mean, can we see what's actually in the depot itself? No, we can't over here. So there's actually nothing really left in there. But we can start to repair this here. But the excellent news is the fact that we can actually use these rails now. Well, we can once they're repaired, but we'll be able to move troops all the way up to here now, which is absolutely great. I could build a depot here. Right, so there's already a depot here. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to set that to quite a high-level depot. Actually, there isn't a depot here at the moment. Righto. But we could have another depot closer. And the fact that we have more rails open is really quite important. Okay. But yep, that was a nice victory. Let's see, do I need you over here? I do not need you over here. Let's send you to the south of France, because that's where we seem to be having the problems. Send you to Toulouse. Hopefully that'll help deal with the issues over here. But yeah, I am pretty damn happy about that. It just means that we have so many troops freed up for action now, which is amazing. What we need to do is try and focus on destroying the other pocket that we do have. And if I can do that, then we're in a good situation. I mean, there's a lot of armor here, and it's going to be very difficult to try and do it, considering they have Mulberry Harbours at that too. Temporary harbour here. The issue is that they do have Cherbourg. If they did not have Cherbourg and just the one harbour, then it might have been possible. But we'll have to see. We'll have to move up our forces to the front line. And, well, our best forces to the front line. And see what we can make happen. But I'm happy about that. Really happy about that. Okay. Oh, hello. It seems that we have some Italian forces over here, actually. That's quite damn nice. I'm going to move them down south, actually. Can use them to reinforce the line. Do we have it reinforced over here? Or do I use it to reinforce the... Yeah, I'm going to use it to reinforce... See, a mountain call would be really, really nice. Mountain division. Very, very nice. I could have it stand down here, then I could relieve about a division's worth of men, of actual infantry, have them sent to a terrain that will suit them or be more suitable for them, which I think is a hell of a lot more efficient, really. Okay, take them. Oh, we can't do that yet, but we will be able to in the following turn. Let's have them assigned to a local command. There we go. And then the other 2 divisions will be sent to France. And there we go. So we'll have this one sent over to... so we have Toulon. Let's have it sent to Nice. But the fact that we can hold on to these spots is quite nice. I did need that extra amount of men. So this does make a huge difference in total. And, yeah, it does help relieve the pressure. Because if I can... use less troops to guard against Operation Dragoon, then I'm very happy. Okay. This port here, Port of Toulon. It's Nice I really need to hold on to. These are the important French ports. And I need them. But yep, that's definitely a large reinforcement. I mean, obviously the Italian front is suffering because of this, but the Italian front is more stable than anything else. So I can afford this. At least I would say so. See, I can afford to send that over here. Right. Weird that I don't actually have to garrison Paris in a way. I see, I don't even need to garrison you. Very odd. I'm trying to beef up my garrisons. Yeah. At least with these new forces down here, I could spread out and look after more of the coast. What do we have here? Infantry. Who the hell do you actually command? It looks like you're controlling airfields. Are you an actual air command or a ground command? Show subordinates. Right, you're only in control of AA. Okay. Huh. We'll find something to do with that headquarters sooner or later. Right. This SS Motorized Brigade. Have it sent over here then. But this is really nice. I mean, ultimately, if I could somehow, some way, repel the Normandy landings, that would free up a hell of a lot of forces that I could use to either go to the Italian front or just be sent to the east. Right, so we'll go with that then. Seems fairly decent. I'm just very happy that we've been able to manage that. I think the Allies do have a land connection here. I don't know if this counts as an actual land connection tile. I don't know. Because it's not like I can actually move men into that tile. Well, land forces. So I don't know. I don't know if it counts or not. Well, it'd be interesting. I suppose it does. It is rather annoying like that. I do need to push up on these. It's going to be very difficult, but I think we might be able to manage it eventually. I need the Allies to throw themselves at me enough times to weaken themselves to such a degree where I can counterattack. But we have proven ourselves over here. We did actually take out a bunch of British forces, so that was really good. They can be defeated. Okay. I know I keep going on about that, but that has really, really relieved a shitload of tension. A hell of a lot of pressure. And in fact, now I have to, well, I have the luxury of being able to redraw my line, which is absolutely awesome. I think what we'll probably do then is have the armor on the front line, have it ready to take the brunt of the attacks, have the infantry behind in the second line to support. Okay. I mean, we did take out a number of planes as well during that attack on the town there, so that was pretty damn good. Well, city I suppose it is. Is it a city? I think it's a city. Or at least a town. What's nice is the vehicles that we did capture hopefully will go to our vehicle pool. Only a few hundred of them, but that's a few hundred vehicles that we didn't have beforehand, so that's what I like to see. It's a shame that we didn't capture anything in the supply depot, but I suppose that's the issue, wasn't it? That they didn't have any supply. Yeah, look at the difference in losses here. That is incredible. Indeed. I enjoy these loss ratios. Very much so. I mean, look at that. That's like 10 times our losses there. Over 10 times our losses. I really want to push them out of the peninsula. If I can push them out, I can deny them closer air bases, which is very important. Because with that, it means Paris is just a little bit further away. There's just that bit more chance that they'll be losing planes to operational. But there's a hugely skewed ratio of loss there. I mean, operational loss is incredible. Flak is doing its work, though. I would just say it's the large amount over here. Right, what are they transporting to? But, again, they are still losing planes here, so that's good news for me. They are delivering a large amount of freight, however. Okay. Yeah, I do believe they're supplied, or at least connected. I'm not entirely sure. Right, I need them to hold. Yep, they held quite handedly. They took out a large number of tanks as well. Then again, the Allies do have over 1,000. Yep, they held. Barely, but they held. So many tanks here. Ooh. Okay, that was not good. That's even worse. Right. Good thing we had just taken the town here. I actually have some troops to respond with now. They are really trying to push that. They are really trying to push that. Oh, don't tell me it's done this again. Come on, AI. I tell you, this really rarely happens. Extremely rarely. However, it does seem to have happened here. This is not good. I do hope we haven't lost our... Right. It seems to be something to do with the supplies or something. You see here how these are white. God damn it, AI. You had one job. You had one job. Okay. Right. Can't save it, so... not really anything I can do here. Okay. Now that is a shame. Hopefully we do have the autosave though, so I'm really hoping we do. I suppose we didn't do much, so that's alright. Okay, there we go. Turn 9. So much is produced in Paris. Such a nice city to own. Well, here we go once again. Right, we'll watch the air directors and just see where they're losing men. Well, planes, I should say. Yeah, see, so they're losing a lot when they try to bomb the cities then. That's where all the losses are coming from, but that's where all the AA is. Yep, looking good once more. Not quite as good, but still I'd take it 10 times the losses. It's really nice to have. Hopefully we do hold over here. I would really like that. But we can still respond. That's a beautiful thing, though. I mean, that would have been really bad beforehand. So to have actually got the forces ready, well, the forces to spare the turn before it happened is really superb. It means I'm ready for it. Or at least, well, I'm not really ready for it, but I can respond to it. Ideally, I'd like to allow the allies to come forward so I can try to cut them off from the harbours. And try to cut them off from behind. Which would be quite nice. Need to cut them off from their supply and then I can crush them, eventually. Yep, those are some nice losses there. Looking very, very nice. The allies, though, they just have so much in the way of air power. Absolutely incredible. Right, here we go. I mean, they were attacked by a lot of power. I mean, they are the weakest here. Right. They barely held there. But they're not that powerful. I mean, this group over here isn't that powerful. Right, no, they can't hold there. So we lost 27 tanks. No, they can't hold either, once again. Right. Okay. Obviously, I don't like the fact that they've been able to push through, but I like the fact that we can actually respond to it, which is quite handy. So they've reduced the defensive position there. That's not good. At least our Panzer Grenadier division did reinforce them in the second battle, so that did help them out. Okay. They are losing a considerable amount of armoured fighting vehicles here. Oh, don't tell me. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do here then, I guess, is I'll have to call it an episode here, and then I think I'm going to have to try and get in contact with Matrix Games and see what their advice on the situation is, because I'd rather not have to restart. I apologize about this, guys. The game is usually incredibly stable, so there must be something up here. So thank you for watching. Do let me know what you thought down below, and if you have an idea for a fix, then do let me know. I'd be very interested. And until next time, stay classy and subscribe for more.